Am I muted? Hello, friends, and welcome back to another Comic Book Community D&D live stream. All the links for the participants are down below. Welcome back to the Keys from the Golden Vault quest. We've got several members of the comic book community playing as a crew, and they are living in the city of Fairweather. So far, they've had one successful quest involving a heist at a museum. But there was a murder afterwards, and they've been asked by their patron to find the guilty party for this murder. Not necessarily, kill or bring the body of the person to them, but find out who did it. This has led them to the Afterlife Casino, a casino in the Drow section of Fairweather that does definitely seem to have some seedier elements, despite the fact that it looks very new and riche. Like the people are doing very well here. There's a tournament happening in the casino. There's a mysterious kind of circus that goes on as well. It's all located at the edge of a river leading to a waterfall, and is very exotic and interesting. They staked it out one evening just to get a sense of the lay of the land, and in doing so learn some little elements about it, whether it's the magic mirrors used as security, whether it's a key card that they ended up getting a little bit later, or whether it's a little bit about Mr. Webb, who seems to be running the entire place. They also saw a young woman, a half drow woman, get accosted by the security and pulled from the event. A woman they recognized from earlier, and they decided to follow and see what was going on. And the group of them ended up back at her apartment battling the kidnappers. Two of them were guards from the casino, and two other thugs were there as well, and they admitted later that they were there to kill her. So they rescued the damsel. They defeated 3 of the 4 thugs. They brainwashed one of them, and they're bringing all of them back to their patron to learn more about what this all kind of means. This meant they got 2 security cards from the 2 guards that they killed, and then they're bringing they killed 1 guard, killed 2 thugs. They're bringing the other guard back with them. So currently, we are arriving back at the Dawn's restaurant, where we are bringing the guard who is still alive. Is in a bag of holding. There's a 10-minute window where they have air to breathe inside the bag, and they're rushing him to the Dawn in time to be able to throw him from the bag onto the floor of the restaurant and get him in to be interviewed. I believe he's still bound. They tied him up in the whole thing. The rest of the group is a little bit behind the individual who's rushing him ahead to get him there quickly. So that's where we are right now. We're entering the restaurant of the Dawn. So let's bring in our guests. We've Lucian. Hello, Lucian.
How you doing?
We've got Emma, of course. We've got Kaylin. We got Perv Mervin. And we got Slappin', who I believe, I believe, is it Kaylin that has the bag of holding?
No, Slappin' has it right now. He's running with it.
Well, we could all travel at the same speed of that double speed.
Oh,
anybody that's with me can travel at that. So we.
Did we learn? I didn't. So what is that? What is the ability? Can you remind me what it's called?
It's technically part of my class.
Your monk?
Class, but, no, my backstory.
Okay.
The background.
Oh, okay.
Because I picked an urchin, so it's city secrets. You know the secret patterns and flow to cities and confined passages through the urban sprawl that others would miss. When you're not in combat, you and your companions you lead can travel between any 2 locations in the city twice as fast as your speed would normally allow.
Ooh, that is going to be incredibly useful.
Yes, that's why I picked that.
So the sailors still have the bag.
I love it.
I'll still have the bag then.
Okay, great. So you arrive with plenty of time. You go in. The restaurant is going, but as usual, there's hardly anybody in there except some old locals who just, the people that seem to go, at 3:00 for dinner, who've been coming here forever. It's a very locals only.
It's the middle of the night.
Doesn't matter. There's always people there. It seems like.
It's like a Denny.
They knew you were coming because you had kind of messaged.
We used Hal to message.
Yes. So you go in, and the little gnome is there. and he escorts you in where the Don is sitting in his usual seat, and then he, pulls the curtain behind you as you guys all sit down. I'm assuming the woman isn't really bound, right? You just sort of brought.
No, she's just walking with us.
Yeah. So maybe she sits or stands with you as well. So, who's this friend you brought along with you today?
Oh gosh, what is her name?
Evelyn.
I finished dumping out the guard. And we
Evelyn, yeah, that's right. Okay.
We don't know this guy's name.
Oh, and another lovely friend here as well. Well, and what can you tell me about our guests?
Well,
We'll let Evelyn explain.
Evelyn,
awesome.
Clever. It was well played. That was well played. I should have expected it.
make him talk to himself.
Evelyn, yeah.
As
Evelyn's-
as I finished getting the guard out, I just realized we went to check out, to clear our names, and when we were scoping everything out, gathering information, unbeknownst to us, this individual was being taken away with some general aggressiveness. So having run into them in the past, we wanted to just kind of keep an eye on things. We were able to, just through some luck and some just good timing, we were able to get in and keep her from being disposed of, essentially. So we are we brought an individual with us here to help us figure out, just to get us a little bit more information. Maybe you have a way to maybe gathering some more information than what we do, and also to see, as we heard from Evelyn here, a little bit more about the behind the scenes and the comings and goings at the casino. We wanted to try to make sure that not only are we clearing our name with you, but also kind of we're realizing that there's something else going on here.
And so Emma's just going to add, yeah. And thanks to our friend here, she's going to just come up and like grab a hold of the guard, shove him to his knees. And thanks to our friend here being so talkative earlier, we know that Lasky, the head of security at the casino, was in charge of the other group that was attempting to rob the museum, and was the one that was in charge of the group that murdered the curate.
That's good news. I like it. Very nice. Anything else you want to tell us, Mr. Guard here?
Is he still charmed? I can't remember.
No, when I tried to charm him
right?
again, you passed it. So
and let's see, he would.
He knows he was charmed. He knows everything he told us.
Yeah, he's not. It's not like he loses the memory.
No, he remembers everything. He just he's just no longer charmed by me.
He's like,
Go ahead.
He's like, oh, I'm in such a deep shit, man. He's like, they're gonna fucking kill me, man. This is not good. I'm in such deep shit.
And she just leans down. They're gonna kill you?
Look, man, I just wanted a job for the summer. This really just took a turn. I just knew that they wanted to steal some stuff at a museum. I didn't know any of this other crap, man. I swear.
Now, he's also drow because he was working as a guard, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And he had admitted to being one of the ninja spies that Slappin had spotted when you were casing the
that he was
museum
watching, but he wasn't involved. He wasn't in the museum. That he was one of the ones.
Yeah, he had admitted to being too low on the totem pole to be one of the main thieves in the group that broke in, but he was definitely there as an assistant of some kind. So he had an awareness of the crew, but was not a part of it.
So he's kind of like the backup.
Correct. Look, man, I'll tell you what you want to know, man. I gave you my security card. Whatever you
give
want,
us
man.
Nothing.
Or you took it. Whatever. It's the same. It's the same thing, right? At this point, Evelyn stands up and Evelyn says, I don't give a crap about your stupid museum drama. I just want I just want my statue, and all the rest of this is just stupid crap. I just want my statue.
If somebody died,
I don't know him. I don't care.
Well, that's a pretty rude way to look at humanity. I don't know. That's kind of harsh.
Emma just looks at Perf. We killed 3 people tonight.
Yeah, but they would have killed her. So if if she can't find that, like, kind of giving her the side eye.
Evelyn, just in case, what would happen if the statue or whatever got broken?
The statue is made of solid metal. It wouldn't just break. You would need to probably melt it down, and I can't imagine anything good would come of it. I just need to get the statue back, and I'll take it to some maybe there's a wizard I can find, some magic user who can release my brother's soul. Whether he gets to move on to the next life or whether I get him back, it doesn't matter. He does not deserve to be some token that people trade.
So, like, what's the Don looking like as she's having this conversation? Like, how's he reacting to this?
He's just, you see him, his head just like one to the next, to like, he's trying to catch up on so many pieces of the story.
So our friend here, as we said, we recognized some of the guys as the people that were following us. We saw them escorting her out. We helped Miss Evelyn, but we found that she is the daughter of Mr. Webb, and her brother, soul, has been trapped in a statue by her father. So she might be able to help us deal with Mr. Webb if that's what we need to do.
I wasn't aware that Mr. Webb had any children, so this is news to me. When he came to town, he seemed like a young businessman. It didn't seem like he was bringing a family with him.
My father doesn't talk about us. It's a whole part of his life that he chooses to ignore, and I'm perfectly happy with it. But
and also, I mean, like, not to speak for the person who doesn't care about other people's lives or whatever, but I mean, if you had, let's say hypothetically, you had a son and you trapped his soul into a metal statue, you probably wouldn't be bragging about that as soon as you enter town trying to build a business, would you?
She visibly bristles at that, and you don't even need to roll perception to be able to see it. It definitely raises hackles on her. Yeah, and she
would be getting Father of the Year award.
She clenches her fists a little bit at that.
I mean, I'm backing her up. I'm not.
Alan didn't make good life choices, and that's the nice way I can say it. He was trying to get into our father's good graces by sculpting things for him, and that stupid stone was just one job that she did for him. The statue was another. And
so made the statue that your father then trapped him inside of?
When things went wrong, they took him to the circus, and the statue was all that came out. I don't know what kind of awful deal Alan made, but it's my job to take care of him. And if I let them treat him like some stupid prize in their stupid casino, I can't live with myself.
Is just to clarify here, is taking him to the circus, is that a euphemism?
No, Perv. It seems that there is some sort of the actual power of the casino lives in the circus. There's some entity that our young friend here says she doesn't know exactly what it is, that is actually the one in charge.
Well, this is maybe where my spies might come in useful for you, because I've learned a thing or two, maybe while you were doing your reconnaissance. I'm hearing word of some sort of magic user woman named Ingrid in the circus.
And again, we see Evelyn bristle again, like she's been slapped or something.
I don't like the sound of that circus. I gotta say, I don't want anything to do with that.
Evelyn looks him in the eye and says, I don't care about the damn circus. Burn it or leave it. I don't care. I just want the statue. And I want to fix my brother from whatever the hell kind of curse he's under.
Fixing curses ain't cheap. It's gonna cost a lot of money. I might know a magic user or two who could, do a little thing. But miracles ain't cheap. I think maybe I could ask, but 5,000 gold might be the low end on something like that.
You're on a miracle. You got lousy miracles, so I've heard.
Hey, do you know Max? Hey, look at this guy.
Yeah, I met him before. That's some wild nights.
If possible, your Alan is mostly statue.
Growing up and doing from my background and everything, being a wizard, does that even make sense? Like do I even know if that
is
could
that an
happen?
Arcana? I guess it's an Arcana check.
Let's do it.
I mean, remove
It's
curses
D&D.
and
Anything's
spell.
possible.
13 plus 3 is 16.
So, I mean, I would say you have limited understanding and knowledge of those things, but clearly you know that this sounds feasible, but that you would definitely need a magic user of a significant skill depending on the power and strength of that curse. Whatever happened to create the transition from mortal to statue, whatever went on there, whether it's him literally as the statue or some essence of him, or maybe that there's a lot of question marks in that procedure.
So as this conversation is going on, I'm going to come up, pull my dagger, and come up to our friend the guard, and basically just cut the very tip of his ear.
Oh my god! The second you walk up and touch him, he screams, "Yeah!" And then all of a sudden,
and I'm just gonna be now. The next cut will be a little deeper. What do you know about this statue, this tournament, and this Ingrid?
I don't know how much of that he knows. Let's take a look.
Do I need to roll an intimidation at this point?
I mean, you should definitely roll intimidation. But I was curious. I'm just rolled a plus or minus to see how much he knows.
All right, that's a 23.
Oh goodness!
Look, man. Look. I'm not gonna keep it alive for you. It's just that I was there, okay, when Alan went in, and it was a bad night for the dude, and he made a bad choice, and I don't want to speak ill of him. What's that?
What did you see? What are we dealing with?
Mr. Webb, he doesn't take disappointment well, and so he had, and things didn't go super well at the museum, I guess.
You're saying nothing.
And
what happened?
So Ingrid made him make a deal. They needed a sacrifice, and so he offered up. He had to make a very personal offering. It had to be something valuable, and he chose Alan. So he offered up Alan to
Mr. Webb offered up
personal
Alan to Ingrid.
So yes, man. He had to offer up something really special.
And who exactly is Ingrid?
Yeah.
Oh man, look, dude. I'm just a kid here, man. I don't know. I take
the knife and I run it across his ear again.
I don't know. Look, man. I don't know gods. I haven't studied this shit, man. She's just scares the piss out of me, man. I'm sorry for the puddle again, but like, look, man, like
What does she look? What does she look like?
priestess, or is she something else?
The
She
Don
growls.
waves for the gnome to come over.
bring me a towel. This is disgusting. And a bucket. I might puke. All I know is, man, she's scary as fuck, man.
Is
I don't
she
want to deal
drow,
with this.
or is she something else?
I mean, she's not like any drow I've ever met, man. I don't talk to her, man.
How many legs does she have?
I've only ever seen 2. But like, he asked us to be there to watch, and I was like, fuck, man. I was thinking it would be kinkier than that, but it wasn't, man. It was nasty.
So is his body now the statue, or was he put into a separate thing?
She did this like web dance thing, and there was a lot of lights and stuff. It was hard to see, and then he was just gone, man, and the statue was all that was there.
Was the statue there before this started, or not till after?
He brought in the statue, and he brought in the kid, and it was just like, I don't know. And then there was the lights, and it was crazy, man. It was crazy. I don't even want to think about it.
So, all right. For the moment, I let him. I let go of the back of his head, and I for the moment.
I might need pants later, buddy.
Probably not.
Either way, I don't like this. I don't like the sound of this Ingrid person at all. But let's just think for a moment here. What we have here is an opportunity maybe to cause a little chaos without necessarily needing to do anything too dramatic here. What I'm thinking is this. I already owe you the 50 for finding the name of this killer.
So he puts the 50 gold for each of you on the table. He hands it.
Nice. Do we keep it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can leave it, I suppose, if you want it.
No.
I
I just
do
want
whatever you
to
want, buddy.
I'll give you another 100 if you're able to bring the statue back here with enough gold to do the miracle for the statue.
So we had
100 gold per each of you. If you can get the statue and enough gold for her to get the statue job for her
So
brother.
we got a steal.
Now, wait a minute. I'm no genius, as we've established. But how much gold do we need for the miracle again?
I'm thinking, I got to check with my guy, but I'm thinking it's going to be about 5,000.
So, okay. If
We bring
get
you 5,000 and a golden statue.
If we
That's
bring
right. We
you
get 100
5,000 gold, you'll give us 100 gold each?
I'm the charitable one here. I don't know what you're looking at me sideways for.
I'll tell you what, you have me at chaos.
I'm giving each of you 100 out of my own heart here, out of my own heart. Then we're giving her the statue and her the money and sending her on to Max to get this taken care of. I'm not even keeping a percent. My joy in this is helping an innocent here. And
So
a little
think he was
chaos. A little chaos in the casino is always a win for me. I feel like we're disrupting an organization that maybe needs some disruption. What do you think?
So at this point,
Evelyn doesn't know. She's got a bit of a scowl on her face.
so I'm trying to think how I want to say this.
Oh, Roscoe's in the chat. What's going on, Roscoe?
Let's go.
And I didn't say hi to Gordon. Hey, Gordon.
I'm going to turn to Evelyn and be like, so you say you just want your brother out of this, or at least the opportunity to put him to rest if you can't actually save him. And you're fine if your father quotation marks, walks away from this scot-free other than us getting the statue?
It will, if we steal $5,000 from him and humiliate him by getting that statue out so that the winner of the tournament has nothing, he's going to be so screwed. I look, I would be perfectly happy with sending you guys in there and have you just kill him. That would be wonderful. It does not solve any of my problems. And you know what? I just want the statue at this point.
Just the statue?
Well,
I think we got a couple of problem solved here.
at this point, I'm going to turn back to our little guard friend, and this time I'm going to run the dagger along his cheek. And I'm going to be like, so it seems we're going to need some additional information about this casino and security and this tournament.
Oh man. I guess I'm not a very good artist, but I could draw. Maybe I could draw something for you, like a map or something.
He's like, he shakes some liquid off of his hand.
Oh, come on.
Get this guy another towel.
Yeah, bring him some paper and some ink. Let's see what he can do.
And they
Then
set
he's
him off.
also gonna tell us
There's a little end table on the side, and he's just like shakily.
like the whole time, and I'm going to be like, okay. And then also, don't forget to write down guards' names, guard rotations, anything you know.
Sure. And I have, just for you guys, this is the map he's drawing for you. The version I had emailed to all of you is this one. So you've got it, and we'll go back to it at some point, but he is drawing this.
So I assume we have to, one of our things we have to do is go all the way up to that upper left-hand corner.
I'm not going to tell you what you have to do.
No, I'm just saying.
That's going to be one of my questions is, okay, is like, I want, like, I'm going to ask him for, like, guard rotations, guard, like, what he knows about these guards, like, the ones that are on any given shift, and also, like, where the money is kept. You know,
Sure.
all of that.
Okay. So he's going to draw and label everything that he knows on that map.
Okay. And then,
including the locations of the mirrors and all that kind of stuff.
and then where is this Ingrid usually? Is she always in the circus in the back area there? Does she ever appear elsewhere? Have you ever seen her anywhere else?
I've never seen her anywhere else, man, and I would be happy if it stays that way, bro.
It stays that way.
Okay.
Oh, did I? Sorry, Kaylin. Did I not? I thought I gave you the weapons that they were carrying. Was there other stuff they were? I don't think there was anything else they were carrying.
I just didn't write it down, so I didn't remember.
Oh,
so
sure.
Just one.
So
whenever.
we had two scimitars, right? And
and two
daggers. And then was that it? Was there something else?
And then their cards.
I thought they had.
Yeah, that's why
cards. Oh, then the other guys had weapons too.
Didn't they have maces?
Yes, that's what it was.
Maces.
2 maces. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Six weapons in total,
All right.
and then the 2 key cards.
So
Got it.
So the guards, there were the 4 people that were in that room. There were two assassins or ninjas, whatever, and there was 2 guards.
We
Two
called
guards
them.
for the casino.
I called them guards and thugs. So there were 2 thugs that you killed, 1 guard that you killed, and then you've got this gentleman.
What were the guards carrying?
The key cards. And they had the scimitars.
Okay.
But I think Kalen kept it all in the bag of holding, so I believe he's got the inventory for all that when he comes to sell
we
it.
took both key cards. Now,
Yep.
Correct.
your friend, what was his name? The other guard.
Let's see.
And what's this guy's name? I want to,
This is Loach.
Loach.
My friends call me Loach, man.
What was your friend? What was the other guard's name?
He's not my friend, man. I just, we get a beer every once in a while. His name was Visual, and I just,
Vigil?
yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, man. He's an out of towner.
I have some limited world knowledge, but I think getting a beer with someone once in a while is your friend.
Who is this little guy, man? What's with the mask, brother?
I am Perv Mervin. Hey,
Maybe-
speaking of which, do you know what a smuggler's muffin is?
Oh, my mom used to make them on the weekends. They're amazing.
Oh, cool. I'd like to meet your mom.
Okay. And what are the limitations of these cards? Where can we go with it?
They open any of the secure doors, man. They access everything. There's nothing that they won't open, man.
So there's no areas that are secure from you that you're not allowed to go to as a
Yeah,
that
correct,
only like
man.
the higher ups can get to.
You are correct, brother.
Did you just call me brother?
I meant sister. I meant friend. I meant bro.
It's like, don't get friendly with me.
Sorry, my bad.
What about the river? I was just thinking about something.
Yeah.
And I kind of turn over to our new friend Loach. It's like, why is it that there's a rule that you can't get in the water in the river?
Well, it's dangerous, man. You can go over that waterfall. You can get sucked under. It's not safe, brother. Sister, person.
Thank you.
Again, stop being friendly. Evelyn, what else do you know about this casino that you haven't told us, or maybe our friend has left out in terms of getting around?
I know enough not to want the statue to stay there. That
doesn't help us get it.
It is. My father runs his business out of there, and he's got things happening all across the city that I want nothing to do with. And I tried to keep my brother out of it, but he lived for the approval of Mr. Webb. And I just wanted to be away from this. I've been inside a few times, and the place is just, it's everything I've tried to get away from.
Okay. So when's the downtime here? When is, like, do we know kind of what they, like, we know what the open hours are?
Yeah, it opens basically right at sunset, and it's open all night, and then around dawn is when it closes. So it's daylight hours closed, and then nighttime hours open.
So, Loach, my friend, what happens in the casino during the day?
I'm not allowed. I was not allowed to be in there, man. I was the new guy. They sent me home. I locked up, and I was on the last ferry every time.
And who wasn't on the last ferry that was still there?
Well, Mr. Lasky and a couple of the other guards stayed behind, and of course, Mr. Webb never seems to leave there.
And how many guards are we talking?
There's like 7 main guards, but then there's the guys in the back that watch the mirror monitors, and I
mean that don't leave when you leave.
It's just a few guys that I know, like 3 guys.
Okay, off hour. So on hours, there's always at least 7 plus the guys in the back.
Yeah, well, the guys in the back are the ones that watch the monitors during the night, like when the casino's open.
That's right. Yeah, I want to know how many guards there are during on hours, and then how many are on during off hours. Is what I'm trying to get from it.
There's like 6 or 7 guys there in on hours, like during the busy time, and then
so that's guys on the floor plus the guys in the back watching the.
And then those are the guys that are on the floor circulating.
Right.
And then there's the guys in the back. Now my daughter came in to do it too. God damn it. It's my own fault. And then there's 3 or 4 guys doing the monitors in the back. And that's the security team. And then there's of course other people that work there besides that.
Right. And then off hours, there's probably Lasky, Webb, and 3 or 4 guys.
That sounds about right. I mean, I don't know for sure. I'm never there.
Okay.
What about Evelyn? Does Evelyn know anything about
Evelyn,
off
does it
hours?
jive with your knowledge of the place?
My father doesn't leave there very often,
That's
but
fine.
he does on occasion. He has an apartment in the city that he goes to on occasion. But other than that, he pretty much lives there. I am not allowed access to most of it. I try to sneak in when I can, but they're wise to me now. They see me coming. I have not been able to get close enough to be successful.
Was that what you were trying to do tonight? Was you were trying to sneak in and get close to the trophy?
There's only 2 days left in this tournament, and I was trying my best to sneak in and sneak out before he was aware of it.
So what was your plan? If you snuck in and weren't noticed, what was your plan when you got to the trophy?
She sets a small, fancy-looking little purse bag on the table and opens it and does a little gesture on it and pulls out a fake of the statue and sets it down on the table. Clunk.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm good at this.
Another one. We can do this.
He's like, don't get any ideas. This is mine, and only I know the way to take anything out of this bag.
Dang.
Well,
Only I.
depending on how
responds
this
only
goes,
to my
you may have
gesture.
to eventually trust one of us with this in order to make this switch.
I'm standing
not
right
be the
next to
one
her.
who's
Is the
able to make
statue
the
out?
Yes.
I take it.
Okay. Let's see what she. You're gonna need to do a sleight of hand, I think.
That's fine.
I did not roll well. I got to bring that down.
Ooh, I didn't roll that great either, but my sleight of hand's +4, so 13.
You beat her sleight of hand. She starts screaming, though. She starts screaming.
And then I look at her, and it's like, for somebody who just got their life saved, you're surely trying to hold back a lot of things that would help us help you. So
still
stop
screaming?
for a second.
I don't know that you're going to help me at all. All I see are people who are getting me into deeper and deeper holes here, and then taking the only things I've
Deeper
got.
hole?
You were dead. You were dead an
You
hour
were about
ago.
to-
Yeah, no kidding.
You were dead an hour.
You were going
ago.
to be in a
So-
deep hole.
Yeah, like
A
that deep
ditch,
hole.
right?
You're out now. So stop, relax, take a deep breath. This is going to help us. So I'm going to put
Yes.
it back down in front of her, as like, you don't hold this over us. If you want our help,
She's like shaking.
I just put it back down in front.
Let's
It's like-
face it here, Evelyn. Someone is going to have to make this switch. You are marked in the casino. It cannot be you. It's going to have to be one of us. So you either trust us or you do this on your own. We're willing to help you. But you have to be
Sorry.
but you have to be in this with us. It can't be you and then us. It has to be one group if we're going to make this work. You can't hold out on us if you want to save your brother. Anything you know, we need to know. Otherwise, shit will go off the rails.
So at this, the Don comes. He actually gets up. I don't know if he's gotten up at all during any of the times you guys have talked to him. But
What does he look like? How big is he?
well, he's didn't we say he was a dwarf? God, I gotta remember.
No.
I don't remember what you said.
I don't think you ever told us.
I don't know that I think he's a dwarf. He's got a bit of a beard,
Okay.
but he's definitely round, and he comes around to the front of the desk. He was sitting at his chair, and he looked like, regular height, but clearly the chair is elevated. So he hops down and he's kind of like strolls around the side, and he comes up to her.
Don't have it in my notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. He's a dwarf now. He's a dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And he comes up to her and he's like,
I feel like you're lying to us, and I feel like there's something here, and I don't like when people lie to me. That's my job, to lie to you.
and she says, he's like, "Are you ready to tell us the truth?" And then she says something like, "I just want to protect my brother." And then he slaps her across the face.
Nah. Oh, yeah. Did he reach up?
Yeah, he kind of had to hop. She's sitting down at the table.
I just
Someone had to
see
stop her screaming.
Yeah, I just see Tyrion slapping Joffrey in that first
Joffrey?
episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh, I don't think she's a Joffrey. That's harsh.
Do it again.
Although I
Just
like him
talk
as a
again.
Tyrion.
Whack him again.
He's like, I don't want you to lie anymore about this. And then she's like, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. She says, I just need to protect my family. And he slaps her again. I don't know if you guys care. You guys are like, yeah.
At this point, I'm letting it play until he like actually
Right.
like.
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing when I took the statue and she started like.
I mean, then I guess we could line up like in the movie Airplane and everybody was there.
Well, I personally don't like her getting hit, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give him two.
Appreciating this, but I'm also not like until she's willing to like deal with us straight. Then yeah, we can't help her.
She says she's got tears in her eyes. She's definitely feeling emotional here.
So when he says that, Emma's gonna step up next to her. Like, again, we can't help you unless you're honest with us. You're asking us to risk. Apparently, there's something fairly awful in that casino. We would be risking our lives, and you're holding out on us. You want help or you don't. It's clear you can't get this done on your own. If you want to protect someone, we're the best option you have.
Right.
And do you want persuasion? Do you want?
Yeah, let's go persuasion. Oh, geez. I got using that damn dice.
That's with my +6 and 19.
Yikes. So she takes a breath and she says, Alan is really my son. And then he slaps her. And she says, he's my brother. Slap. My son. Slap. My brother. He's my brother and my son.
My brother's son.
It would like this way, like after he says it a couple times, I'm like, I don't necessarily like I step between. I'm like, speak clearly.
He's my brother and my son.
Clearly, she had sex with her dad and birth to his son. That's also her brother. Not that complicated, guys.
At that, the Don's like, I need something to wash my hands. And he goes back and sits behind his desk with a clean towel.
Is this chair like a barber's chair? Like it kind of cranks up and then cranks down.
Yeah, I mean he's got a little step next, like
He's got a little
get up
step
into
next to it.
And then yeah, he can raise it back up. He's like, I might also need that bucket.
All right.
So your father, please. Your father took advantage of you when you were young. Yes.
He is the worst thing to come to this town, and I tried to keep
Worse
Alan,
than Ingrid.
At least Ingrid doesn't play for evil. She plays for her own entertainment.
Still sad some though.
I don't want to victim blame or anything, but just to be clear, so we're all on the same page, you haven't denied that it was consensual.
At this point, like, Emma turns to Perv and gives him a look like, dude.
The tears stop. It was not consensual.
Okay, I believe you. I'm just.
I would make
I mean, maybe there's a drow culture thing I don't know about that I may have missed in reading on drow.
No, it's not that I read. I read the drow.
I'll see myself out.
I mean, I invented the storyline, or at least I stole it from Leonard Polanski.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now that your big dark secret is out of the way, it doesn't change what we have to do. So what do you know that can help us get where we need to be to make this switch?
all I know is he'll never let his eyes off of it. It's very difficult to get near that statue. I'm sure it's guarded. I'm sure that it's protected in ways I can't possibly understand.
She's going to turn. At this point, I'm going to turn to our friend Loach, who I assume is like.
Hey man, I didn't do anything.
So, the lights in the casino. What's the power source of this?
Oh, that's a question I didn't think about. Areas. Let's see what it says here. Walls, perimeters. The casino is lit by programmed dancing light spells that create. Sorry, hey man. There's some kind of like magic dancing lights that they use, man. It's wild, man. It's just crazy.
So then, while we're on Loach's, kind of on his case for a second, are there any blind spots for the mirrors?
I'm looking here. There is one.
No, man, it's pretty well covered. There's not any big blind spots that I know of.
Okay, so this is the map we're using, right?
Yes, sir. I can bring it up if you want. He's pretty much done with it. We can bring it up.
The laundry room has a blind spot.
Laundry room. If you get into the laundry room, there is no mirror in there. There's also no mirror in the spa or the baths, but they're not necessarily connected.
Hey, man, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't care what
I slap him.
What's going on?
I slap to injure. Here, if you want me to roll an attack, I will. I know.
No, he's pretty much still bound.
Mirrors in the laundry room, but there's also no known exit to another area, so that doesn't do us any good.
But if we can get in, this is us now starting a scheme. But we're still trying to figure out all the info.
There's a door to the spa, and there's a door to the stair, that main hallway where the restaurant stairs are, right?
Right here.
And then there's the spa door.
Yeah.
Also, all those offices that don't have.
Oh shoot! Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Hey,
we want that other one. Go that other one.
Let's freeze that. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
And this one, employee only office.
The money.
Yeah, man. It's
where, we know where the statue is.
It's up here. They have a vault at the back of that hall.
How often do they change over and take money to the back?
Oh man, it's actually freaking cool, bro. Like they've got these treasure chests that are magic, and the cashiers who are running the tables, they can drop the coins into these little slots at the tables and they magically appear into the vault. And when they need to draw money out again, there's certain guys that can pull the money out from those treasure chests. It's really cool.
What do they have that allows them to pull the money out?
Fuck, dude, I don't know. I'm making minimum wage here, bro.
Can we fit in a box? Can somebody fit in the box?
It's a medium-sized treasure chest, I guess, man. I don't know. You're
Does
pretty
anything
tiny.
pass through it or just coins?
The little guy with the mask, I bet he could.
There you go.
And he would like it. Yeah, but how do we get him back out of there?
Each of the tables.
By the way, you said a few minutes ago that he's not going to take his eyes off the prize, but let me tell you about my specialty. Causing a disturbance.
Okay, so the vault, they connect to the vault. Now these mirrors.
Yeah, man.
How do they work?
They're like enchanted, bro.
I slap him. When he says enchanted, I slap him. No shit.
Man, it's magic, dude. I don't know. They can see what the mirror is seeing, in real time.
Security office. He's totally right, man. It's like the mirrors are I don't know. I'm gonna make up a word and call it a camera, for lack of a better term. And then there's these things I'm gonna make up another term called monitors. And these guys
crazy, man. You're crazy, this guy.
looking at these monitors and just seeing what the mirrors are seeing. It is some crazy stuff.
It's wild, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
So, question: see if Loach or Evelyn. Well, Evelyn doesn't know as much about the casino, but still, now that you're paying attention, now that you realize that we're trying to figure stuff out, Loach, has anybody in your prior knowledge tried to do, like, bring extra mirrors in and kind of set a mirror up across from another mirror so that it's like a little, I'll call it a parallax effect, where it's just bouncing back and forth between each other?
I don't even know what that means, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Are
neither
you
do I.
saying
I
that,
just
like,
felt like
He's
it would
not
be a-
smart.
up with the
I'm
word.
just going to turn to Caleb and be like, he's not smart enough.
Is this a mirror looking
Hey,
at a
Bob.
mirror, bro? What's that?
Okay. All right. So I go to the Don. I turn to the Don now, and it's like, Don, you got some more information for us. You had people on the inside. Did you guys find
Yeah.
anything out? I think it's time that we find somewhere for Loach to end up, and a safe house for Evelyn to be in, because we're obviously invested. We don't want this, to go down the way that it's shaping up.
And
We
if we
want
happen
a
to
little
steal
bit.
more than 5,000 gold,
Yeah, we'll end up with a little bit more than 5,000. It's a casino. We know they're making hand over fist how much gold they want to make.
If that's what you guys are thinking, I'm okay with that.
He calls the gnome in. He's like,
I don't think we need this trash anymore. Can you find a receptacle, please? Look, man, I just want to go home, man. I don't even like this town.
and they lead him around back, and out the door, but like out the front, not the front entrance, but like into the
Out the
dining
back.
area, and then towards the kitchen.
enjoy your new shoes.
His feet are squeaking as he walks.
No, I just mean, like, I assume they're going to
Cement
be
shoes.
so.
Cement shoes, yeah.
Cement shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. He's sleeping with the fishes.
Which brings us to our little lady friend here. If you want, I probably know an apartment I can put you up in for a little bit while we're solving this little dilemma for your family.
So how is she now reacting after all of this? Like,
She seems very defeated, very deflated, very vulnerable.
so at this point, I'm going to go over to her. Emma's going to go over to her, and she's going to be like, and kneel down, because I assume she's still sitting.
Yes.
Evelyn, we're not trying to hurt you, but we need to know everything if we're going to help you. It's okay. It's not your fault. We'll help you as much as we can, but if there's anything else you're not telling us, we need to know it, like how to get the statue out of the bag.
She says, well, she already gave you the statue. You've already got it.
We have it, but like she clearly had another bag that like was designed for taking it.
Yeah, it's my bag of holding.
Okay.
You know, it's
Okay,
it's
then never mind.
enchanted.
I thought it was
We
something.
need another one of those.
Yeah, we'll be taking that.
Don't think I didn't think that through. This one is
That's why I assumed it was maybe something else, because you didn't want to.
this
put
was
another one in
designed
front of it.
expressly for me, and only I can withdraw things from it.
That's fine. It still makes a good palm going in the other one.
You just need to put stuff into it, right? Yeah.
We can still shove ours into it, or shove it into ours.
Right, exactly.
So okay, so all right, so yeah, we're gonna hold on to this in our bag of holding.
Not in your bag of holding.
No, the statue.
The
Talking about
the statue.
Talking
Okay.
about the statue.
We're gonna take the statue.
She just nods like
Okay.
reluctantly.
Let the Don keep you. Obviously, it's not going to be long before your father finds out that you're not dead. So it's not safe. You can't go back to where you were.
She's nodding again. Yeah.
It's all right. There's some food in the kitchen if you want. The ladies will cook you up a little something good. The cannolis are good.
So cannolis are good.
Pasta with red sauce.
Again, I'm trying to comfort her at this point a little bit. I'm like, we're going to help you. Okay.
So the gnome comes back and escorts her to the kitchen as well.
Okay, gentlemen, looks like you've got some work ahead of you. I did learn something this morning. It sounds like they were already hiring a new security guard, so there is interviews going on today at the casino. I don't know if that's useful. They only hired Drow, though, so that's kind of tricky. Something to consider. I don't know if it's useful.
Well, I can always disguise myself.
That's true.
Yeah,
I know it
let's
worked
send
really
our
well
most
for
famous
Evelyn.
Group member, pop star Eminem.
Well, the pop star version does not look like a drow.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
She looks like a high elf.
She looks like a high elf, but yeah.
Gotcha.
But the version that was in the casino is a drow. Like the version you're seeing right now, it's her actual self. Like she disguises herself to be the pop star. Probably a better option.
So she's basically Hannah Montana.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, if one of us gets a job in there, we'll get a third badge.
But you also have somebody that can.
That's good math, Lucian. You're getting good with those
And
numbers.
someone that
Yeah, thank you very much.
that can be back in security with a purpose, that without being suspected. Like if they've seen back in places, then it's just part of their job. Well, we'll see. We can see how well Lucian does disguising himself, but I guess this is.
But remember, you've only got 2 days to do this.
When are these
Jesus
applications
Christ.
due? Like when are they hiring?
It could be a drow. It's like
I hear they're going on this afternoon.
Reese.
What did you say? I'm sorry, Perv. What did you say?
That I could be a drow under here. It's like Schrodinger's race under this thing.
We did see you without it.
Aren't you a little short to be a drow?
So, do you want to go into?
I mean, it seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah.
All right, no, I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm an elf and I got a disguise kit, but
So do I. So that's what I'm saying.
But you're not an elf, Lucian, right?
I'm a half elf.
A half elf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess you guys we can apply separately potentially.
I'm not a fan of blackface, but
Called drow face, yeah.
We can. If one wants to go in as a guard, and the other two can go in as drow just to walk around.
Well, I mean,
without being noticed. You can walk around someplace. Like if we want to, know the circle.
They have guests of all races. So they're, during the day or during the night.
Around. We also have a uniform.
Yep.
In addition to whatever the person gets. So we
actually you got a couple of uniforms because one's bloody, one's clean, one's bloody.
One's bloody and one's
I actually turned to the Don and I pulled the bloody one out of the bag of holding. It's like, Don, do you think your cleaners can take care of this?
Somebody my cleaner. Let me see. Hey, whatever your name is.
The gnome comes back in. He looks at it disgustedly. He pulls a handkerchief out and like uses it to grab the uniform from you in pieces and carry it out to the dining area.
All right. I still have the one that's clean.
Did we check to see if these would fit any of you, or
we did not?
I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna assume Lucian and Slappin could probably. It's not gonna fit me, and it's not gonna fit Perv.
No. Yeah. I would assume
between the three
those
others
uniforms would fit fairly well. Although I don't know how gendered a male versus female elf would be as far as their shape for the uniform. If it would be appear baggy.
I don't think it's as much as a human.
Might be a little stiff in the crotch or something.
So when we were in the casino, as I think back, were there any female drow working as security in the casino that we saw?
Not on the security side. There were definitely some at that one at the bar. There were some at the gaming tables, like dealers and such, but only
Kind of a lower
only
position.
men. Yeah, you only saw men on the security detail.
So that could be a potential problem for me. Is that like why would a female drow be working that job?
They break the glass ceiling.
It doesn't mean a female couldn't apply.
Well, that would be beneath. Generally, it would be seen as below them. So
yeah.
But that might be even more reason to have all three of you try.
All right, can I just ask a question? We're gonna do this. We're gonna get in. What are our goals in that place? I want to get the statue.
Well, you
Well,
know, here's the whole side of this conversation. Who
Is one supposed to be going to get money? To pull as much money we can out,
and try to steal what we can.
And is another one because of the circus keeps coming up with Ingrid and all that stuff to find out what's going on there.
Avoid Ingrid.
Our goals here are to rescue the statue and disrupt this criminal enterprise. The criminal enterprise could be disrupted if they lost a lot of money and this big prize. It would be bad for this Mr. Webb guy.
We won't go into the circus at all then.
Not if we don't have to.
I wouldn't go in there if you paid me. I'm paying you.
So the idea is to draw everybody for the most part, away from the vault and all that security camera stuff. So to pull them away either to the opposite side of the casino or maybe into the restaurant since it's downstairs.
Well, I'm going to ask the Don really quick. It's like, Don, when you had your crew in, I know we were just in there, but we didn't really, we know that the tournament is going on, but did your crew or your contacts there at the casino, did they hear how much the prize money was, or if the trophy actually left the casino with whoever won that tournament?
Yeah, the trophy does go with the winner of the tournament, and a lot of these rich, uppity types, these guys, they spent a lot of money to participate and win this prize. It was a big deal. Deal.
So did you hear what the purse was? How much the winner was going to get? Because if the winner's going to be walking out with this trophy and maybe a little bit more, we don't even have to go into the casino. We can just poach whoever wins.
Right. Let me double check, because I thought the prize was just. I'm going to double check that it's not just if there's actual money to go along with it.
I mean, I doubt it's that much money, but I would think there would be some, but who knows?
No, but I could have sworn I remembered that the entry fee was like in the hundreds.
It was 300.
Yeah, the entry fee was significant.
So yeah, there should be a significant, I would think, prize beyond just.
Yeah, I just don't remember writing down the prize money.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Participants.
Following the guy out of the casino and gutting him in the street, yeah, that's easier.
I think that might be. I mean, depending on what.
That's not as much fun.
Well, no,
it's not, but it's safer, and it keeps us away from.
No, there's no purse. There's no winning purse. The prize is the trophy.
Okay. Well, that always gives us a backup plan for at least getting the statue.
Right. And the boxes at the tables are big enough to jump into.
Big enough for Perv to jump into.
The boxes in the back, the
boxes in the back, like to hide in the
treasure chests in the vault are big enough.
Yeah.
But they have little slots. They drop the money in.
Oh.
Yeah.
But how do they get the money out? How do they get money? Oh, they go in the vault and throw it back up.
No, they can draw it back out again. It can come in and out through these little slots at the tables.
Okay. So that goes that idea.
That's what your buddy tells us.
Yeah. Okay.
So the idea is we have to draw people out of that area.
We got to get somebody back to the vault, and we got to get people not looking at the statue in the tournament room long enough to swap it.
So if we started a fire in the laundry.
Hold on a second.
Even the goblin's like, whoa, we're starting fires now?
No. When you're talking about the thing that moves the money around.
clearly I can't fit into the slot to get into the back
No.
room.
Correct.
I can fit in the treasure chest in the back room that the money goes into, but I couldn't fit out of the slot to return to the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
So that moving a person by that means is not possible.
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
That's what-
But if he came to a slot, wouldn't he just like maybe like explode the lid where the slot is, and he just climbs out and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
I'm not willing to try that.
I mean, that would be entertaining.
Let's test this theory. He comes out like ever see them
Good
like
noodle.
with those Play-Doh machines that like squishes it out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot!
So
All right, but okay. So if we're pulling at people out,
They're not.
no, we're not using the boxes. We're not using the boxes. That's not going to work.
No.
But we need to pull people away from, even though we have somebody inside, we need to pull people away from the security screens.
yeah,
So we have to have something that'll pull people out. So that's why I said that maybe like make a fire in the laundry, which is on the opposite side of the casino. That pulls people out. And then we can probably sneak people in.
I mean, we're going to need some sort of distraction in the tournament room, or we need to be there in the off hours where we can swap the statue. And then we need some sort of distraction because we have to go through the security room. So it's not just that they can't be looking. You have to walk through that room,
Right?
to the vault.
Right, and then that's where they have the monitors for the mirrors.
Yeah. So you got to get through that room and down that hallway without anybody seeing it.
So that's what I'm saying. If we pull the people out of this area,
Right.
All
We're not gonna
these
get all of them
blue lines represent doors that need the security cards, just so you know.
Yeah, but we have two, and we potentially will have more.
Yeah. Just wanted you to know why they're the blue ones versus the regular open doors.
Okay.
That you don't need a key card at these doors.
and I'm assuming they get two offices, so one could be Mr. Webb's or something. I assume,
Potentially.
because I don't see any more offices there.
Did he tell you? Let's see. 14. He would have told you, I think. So let's see. This one on the left is Mr. Webb's office, and the one on the right is the clerk's office.
Oh,
The clerk.
Yes.
Did we get a name for the clerk?
in charge of the monies.
Yes. He wrote down the clerk's name, and the clerk's name is Hollis.
Hollis. Okay.
I go to the Don and I ask the Don, with this very, very high, what's the word I'm looking for?
Risk?
High risk, yeah, high risk, high capacity type job. We might need some more specific supplies other than what we can find over at Hot Rods.
That's okay. What are you thinking? It's good that you got $50 in each of your pockets, huh?
Yeah, and it's very appreciative again because all we were doing was clearing our own names. So I just wondered, like maybe just like a little boost in the gear or something like that. If we want to upgrade something like armor or weaponry or something, when we were over at Hot Rods, there really wasn't a lot to be had over there.
Well,
You
they
know
told
this
us
guy.
about the magic place. We never went because we don't really have enough money hardly for that yet. But
I don't know that I have.
yeah, we didn't go to Eddie's Wizard Shop yet.
Yeah,
I
Fast
don't know that
Eddie's
I
and Hot
have-
Rods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
mean,
that I have anything in my stores here that I'd be willing to part with for such a high risk operation. I don't know.
Well, or even something to where like maybe we can buy it through you, and then like you buy it and it's yours, but we use it. It's like a rental almost.
rental.
With a lease with an option to buy. I see.
Yeah, something along those lines. Maybe you take a little percentage off of the top while
It's like a rent center.
while we
Yeah, we're trying to
are.
figure out how we're gonna like.
I would say I'd look into it, but I probably won't.
Okay, I appreciate that. I'm just gonna go potentially get turned into a trophy for a person.
And then I'll have the next group come and try to rescue you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only here to give you a hard time.
I'll put that back there. There you go.
Spell maybe I should have learned.
So it's like middle of the night still.
No, it's day. It's morning.
It's morning by now.
So we can't get in there anyways.
Okay.
We need to get some rest.
Well, they're
Yep,
they
I was about
they
to
But they're
are
doing the
having,
interviews. They're doing an
they'll
interview
have the
right now.
interviews in the middle of the day somewhere.
Yeah,
They'll
we need to
have
get some rest and then go to the interviews.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
We need to see how well the two of you actually disguise yourselves and whether or not it's even worth it showing up.
It would be funny.
Yep. I say I agree. I think we go get a little bit of rest. We go kind of tend to whatever scrapes and bumps we still got, kind of clean stuff up. We got some good info from the Don. We got good info from our friend Loach.
I'll try to have the cleaned and laundered clothing delivered later today.
That would be amazing, Don.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll make sure to message through Hal before we make our way over here if we do.
That sounds like a good plan.
So yeah, we head back to the hotel
Alrighty.
and try to get a long
yeah.
rest.
Yeah, you make it back without any issues. You're in the safety of your apartment spaces, as it were, and getting your rest.
I turned to everybody before we turn in. As like, we got to remember, the Don is doing this for his own sake. We can't put ourselves that far out and put ourselves in the point of, because like the back of my head, like this person is in a trophy. Like that's in the back of my head.
Right.
Knowing a little bit of arcana that I do know, like it's totally possible, like it's legit. Kind of trying to just convey that to the group to make sure like we shouldn't put ourselves, like we're gonna do this and we're gonna make it work, but we're also not trying to get turned into trophies. So
Okay.
long rest.
Anybody? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, long rest. I didn't know if anybody wanted to respond, but it seems like everybody is in agreement.
No, we're all set. Yes, I am.
All right. You get your long rest in. Wake up refreshed. Hit points back. And there's a package outside the door there with clean laundered guard uniforms, or a clean laundered guard uniform.
So, well, potentially we're going to have our own, but we'll see.
Right.
So we got two pairs of
that actually fits anybody at this point.
Yeah, both pairs.
I'm willing to say that it would fit all three of the elven sort here.
Okay.
We will surmise that.
So I'm gonna distribute. I'm gonna just make sure that Lucian has one, Slappin has one right away, right? And then
Well, yeah, they don't want to wear them yet because they're going to try to get a job.
But just in case, they're also the two that if they say no, like they could still get in and kind of pass off our guard.
Right, whereas
if they had to, whereas the two of us, yeah, exactly, that's not gonna happen. And then you're already drow.
with these.
Yeah, I mean the potential is also sneaking them in and having them like go into like one of the rooms and then come out in uniform. Yes, we could potentially do that.
Right.
With the security card, since they're hiring new guys, not everyone necessarily would know everybody. So
exactly that was my thoughts too, is just to have that as the backup. So they already have that stuff. They can still go through the interview. We can still do that.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking like.
So I want to see how good Lucian and Slappin and Disguise is here before we leave, before we go to the interview.
Do we have to roll for this or something?
You would have to roll when you come in contact with people you are trying to.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha.
Would we not have
what role is that? Is deception?
Beforehand?
Sorry, what was it?
Wouldn't we have some sort of role beforehand to just sort of get an overall view? Because if I put on my thing and I walk into the room and everyone's like, no, then I'm not.
Yeah.
There should be some sort of.
I'm not saying it would pass. If it
sleight of
passes,
hand or something of like how well they actually like disguise them.
Deception.
I'm gonna call it. Yeah, it's definitely deception. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to roll a deception check and just see how well it
When
can
they walk
be.
in, do I think they look?
You
like
would have to
they're-
roll perception for each of them separately.
I rolled an 18.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
You guys have,
I
you
rolled
have
3 and
disguise
then
kits?
-2. So
So you got a 1.
Yeah.
An unnatural one. Sorry.
Wait a minute. You guys have disguise kits?
Yeah, I have one.
So that is a very specific use. It says this pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props lets you create disguises that change your physical appearance. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks that you make to create a visual disguise.
Okay.
So they would have to have proficiency in that skill to have that bonus added.
Correct.
And what skill is this? I mean, how do I know I get proficiency in it? Because I get proficiency like deception. I get that dot. I get that proficiency that for deception.
It would be under your miscellaneous proficiencies. Like I have proficiencies in land vehicles and Leatherman's tools.
Oh, I see.
Yep, I have proficiencies in woodcarver's tools.
Yeah,
tools
with a disguise kit.
Proficiency in trade. I have tools: disguise kit, forgery kit, jewelry tools, and thief tools.
So you would be able to use your proficiency, which would be just a +2, in addition to your roll.
So you would have had
already has proficiency with deception.
Yeah,
in his deception, right?
Yeah.
right.
So he got an 18, and then Slappin got a 1. So
that's
Emma
not
can
going to
tell.
help you.
All right. So, well, I rolled a 17 in terms of perception of how well I think they look.
So you are impressed with Lucian enough that you were like, "Oh, damn!" And then you're like, "Slapping."
my
I
nose
told you to
falls
get.
off.
I told you to get ready, Slapping. I told you to get ready.
I'm just gonna be like, no.
Like Lucian is like Hollywood quality, Slapping is like kids haunted house.
Like 5-year-olds on it house.
Left to their own devices. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe Lucian and I take a shot.
I want to stop by Fast Eddie's if it's on the way or feasible.
Well, we need to go. I would say we could do that after we find out if we get a job or not. But so then we have a better idea of what we need.
We don't. Kaylin and I don't need to be there.
I guess that's true. Yeah, you guys could stop before. Why we're
we-
doing that? Yeah, we got to go separate. I'm showing up separate from Lucian.
Yeah, and we can look for you guys if there's anything that we need. You guys,
I mean, I think
we
it's
you guys might
anything that
need.
potentially will help us. Anything that would help us. Always look for something that a healing potion or some sort if you can swing one. But you're also looking for anything that we can use that would potentially help us fool the mirrors or fool somebody that's looking at, anything like that is what we're looking for here. So
Sounds good. All right.
So yeah, I'm headed to this interview, I guess.
Okay. You and Lucian together?
We're arriving separately. Like we don't know.
Right, but I'm saying the two of you are the only ones going.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not going. With that. Everyone said no.
Slapping could go with the other two, I guess.
I don't feel good,
even,
man.
Even I
ears
feel
are
like
falling.
I did not do well.
Well, technically, you still would need to roll deception, so you could.
Oh yeah.
Steal somebody.
You could fool somebody. That's up to you, I guess.
But
I mean, and if they called you on it, you'd just be like, "Man, I just need the job." Like, so you can still try, I guess. It's your call.
I've got a outfit. I don't know how well that'll work.
We can
now.
potentially help you later to disguise yourself again and just put you as a plant if we need to. So because we have a uniform.
All right.
All
So
right.
then Emma and sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm trying to look at it. I used it. Do I get rid of it after I use it, or do I keep it?
It's multiple use, I think.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember how many uses it has. Yeah.
It's a good question. I don't remember for sure. I know it's more than one.
I don't think it runs out. I think it's just a.
Okay.
All right, I'll just leave it there. Okay, I don't know. Okay.
All right. So you guys arrive to the casino, and there's a security guard there at the dock, and there's a ferry boat, and you see a couple of other drow conversing with.
Wait a minute. Am I going? I'm not going with him. With her.
No, we're arriving separately.
Okay.
Okay. So who's first? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to me.
All right.
Go ahead.
So,
Lucian.
Lucian arrives first, and
See how this goes.
you see a couple of drow talking to the guard, and he's like got a little clipboard. He's checking people in, and they're getting onto the ferry. What do you want, pal? He asks Lucian.
Oh, Lucian. Oh, sorry. Well, I thought. Okay. Let's take a step back. I thought I was going to use the disguise of a guard while I was already in there, dressed under like
we
what I have.
We were going to first try to get a job where you could be in there legitimately.
But I already have a badge and I already have a outfit, so I would already have a job.
You can be on the floor legitimately. That's still better. Like if you legitimately work there, that's still better than being a fake guard.
Yeah.
Right, because all you need is some hiring manager to walk by and say, I don't know who this person is.
Who the F is this guy?
Okay. So I'll go. All right. So I'm just me a drow going in looking for a job.
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, what do you want, pal?
Hey, I'm looking for a job. I heard you're hired.
Yeah. All right. What's your name, buddy?
Bob.
Okay, Bob. Weird name. Whatever.
Yeah.
You get on the ferry here with these jamokes and go on in.
All right. See you later. See you.
All right. He's checking his board and waiting. Does Emma
just enough that we don't arrive together? I'm not trying to be like well behind him.
All right. The ferry's still waiting. You walk up. What do you want, lady?
I heard that you're looking for additional staff.
Yeah. Dame. All right. That's interesting. All right. Go on. A lady. A skirt.
Skirt.
You should watch yourself.
What's your name?
Aline.
Aline, all right, come on. You join in here. Doesn't look like there's anybody else. Why don't you guys shove off? There's two strangers that you guys don't know, and then the two of you, and then the ferryman. And he takes you guys down inside. Everything is very quiet when you go in. There's no music, no people noises, no dice cheering noises. It's very, very subdued when you arrive.
So
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. And there's
go ahead with your description.
There's one security guard at the dock. And when he's got a clip, the security guard who rode with you with the clipboard hands the page off with everybody's names on it. And he's like, and the guy with the paper says, all right, you lot, follow me. And he starts leading you through the casino.
So as we're walking through the casino, I'm looking to see how many other people are around, if anyone.
Sure. The ferry and the guy with the clipboard head back, just so you know, so the boat is off. You can roll perception if you guys want and see what you see.
We're inside, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
17.
I rolled a 13.
Nice. All right. 13. Tony notices basically what I told him. That it's you can still see there's still light. From the twinkling lights along the ceiling, but it's just absolutely quiet except for the water that's rushing by. That you don't see anybody else but the guard with you. And the two strange drow who are applying for the jobs, and the two of you. So it's just the five of you walking through. And I'll bring up the map if you want to see it here. He is taking you. Basically, let me slide this up a little bit like that. So he's taking you from down here where the ferry drops you off across through here. There's some gaming tables and some slot machines, and then around to this door where he swipes his key card and takes you into this hallway right here. And there's a few chairs, and he basically says, all right, you guys sit down. And then he goes through this door and closes it right here. So he's in the office.
Clerk.
Of the clerk. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's kind of where he's dropped you all off. That's pretty much it. You guys
Right,
good right there?
So
We'll
we're
see.
just
Yeah,
waiting.
so-
At the moment, we're just waiting. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
so there's a bunch of chairs along the wall. We're sitting there,
Correct.
and there's two drow we don't know.
Yes.
So yeah, what do we notice about them?
Yeah.
They are young men, not particularly impressive in their clothing. They look like they're definitely hard up for work, but they also look like they've led rough and tumble lives. They don't look like they are highbrow drow. Woo-hoo.
Mhm.
I know, I had to do it. The guard comes back out, and behind him is a much less impressive drow. He seems a little hunched. He's got spectacles, and he seems a little a brow beaten drow. He definitely doesn't have the same swagger that you've seen from some of the other employees around here. And he's got the paper in front of him, and he calls a name, but it's one of the other two gentlemen, and they go into the office, and the guard basically goes right back out the security door. So the door he brought you in, he leaves.
So he's not staying with us.
No, there's just the three of you.
So based on our
No,
map,
no.
and I'm assuming that's the case, there's no mirror in this hallway, correct?
Right.
Let's double check. You are correct. No, she's wrong. There is one at the end of the hallway where the hallway turns. There is one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Loach
So there's
missed
one that's not on that's missing from our map.
correct. It's right here.
Okay.
Hopefully you can see the little hand right there at the end of the
I
hallway.
will definitely make note of that to add to our map.
Where does it point? Does it point up or down?
It's facing towards the door you came in.
So it's not facing down the other hall.
Yeah, it's not looking up. It's looking to the the east.
Okay. So basically, if you get past the corner, then from what we can see, you potentially are in a blind spot.
Correct.
We're being watched right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I just was looking because there wasn't one scene on our map that got drawn for us, so I was looking to see if I noticed. Okay.
No, that's a good. I'm glad you asked because I didn't notice it myself.
In our mind at the point, see the things that like, God, that Loach was an idiot.
So the cement shoes were tight.
All right. A few minutes goes by. I'm assuming you guys aren't really doing anything, but just
Yeah, I'm not doing anything to draw attention to myself at this point. Like I wanted to see if there was a mirror. I'm trying to get this job. I'm not trying to like.
Yeah, no, for sure. The door opens again, and the little spectacle guy comes out and points to where the other guy is supposed to go. He goes out the door you guys came in, and you see the security guard is sitting at a chair not far outside that door, and he starts talking to the gentleman who just was interviewed, and then the door closes behind them, and the spectacled gentleman then calls he calls Bob. Yeah, is there Bob?
Oh, here we go.
He's like, okay, your turn, buddy. And he waves you into his office here. I will remove this so you can see a little better. And let's see what it says about his office, because he goes in, he closes the door behind you, and he points to a chair for you. And we will see it says, this office contains an L-shaped desk, atop which sits a candlestick and a thick open ledger. Other furnishings include cushioned chairs and 2 bare bookshelves. Let's see.
So it's just an L-shaped desk, like two bookshelves.
Yeah, and some comfy chairs. And he motions to one of them for you. He says, actually, and you need to do your deception roll now that you're under a microscope, as it were.
Okay. Deception.
Yes, sir. And because you succeeded so well, I was going to give you advantage, but you don't need it.
No, because my deception is +6.
Yeah. But I was going to say, because you did such a good job on your disguise kit earlier, I was going to give you advantage. So he doesn't even like bat an eye at your disguise. He's already into his papers and he's looking over his nose or his glasses at the paper in front of him and writing down notes. Do you have any experience working in a casino?
Yeah, I had a little bit. Yeah, I worked the Pink Pony Lounge. A couple of towns down. I did pretty good there.
Yeah. Is that West Hollywood?
Very respected the Pink Pony.
There's a lot of pony girls there. It was good time.
What kind of work did you do there?
I did a little regular guard work. I worked the I moved the money around for the bringing it for the counters and stuff like that. So I've had some experience moving money around the casino, that type of stuff. But this and that.
We run a kind of different organization here. I know it's unusual. Are you okay with taking some orders from men from time to time?
Yeah, I'm a guy. Yeah. I'll take it. If it's part of the job, I'll do it.
Did you ever get into any kind of physical altercations or anything in your last work? How physical was the labor?
Physical, I don't have no problem with physical. You fight and stuff, what I'm saying? We don't fight in the place, it's not like we do a little roadhouse. Everything's outside, you know what I'm saying?
Are you okay with violence? Are you okay with being rough when you need to? Because that's kind of part of this gig.
Yeah, of course. Of course, you've never been to the Pony Lounge before, have you?
I can't say as I have.
Yeah. That's a little rough. So you know what I mean.
So he seems very smitten with you, or impressed, and he's writing down some notes for you. And he says, "I'd like to. Would you be willing to have to sit down with the owner and chat about the opportunity?"
Of course, anytime.
So he stands up and leads you towards the door again. This time, when he opens the door, let's bring up the map again. Where is it? He takes you outside, and he's like, and he looks at the, Emma is sitting there, and the other guy's like, "One moment, please," and he walks you down this hallway, turns down this corner, and then knocks on the door right here. So you get a view down this hallway, and you can see just these closed doors. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's no door right here. It's just a long wall. I know it looks kind of like there's a door there, but there's no door there. It goes that way. All right. So you can see this door where he's knocking, and then there's these two on the sides. This is the one that Perv went into previously, and then he came in this door here. He knocks, and you hear.
Or the other guy's still there.
The other guy is still there.
Okay.
He says, "Do you hear from the inside? Come in." And you open the door, and you can see the dark, slicked back hair of Noah Webb sitting behind a desk, and he waves you in, and the spectacled drow comes in just right behind you and starts to talk and says, "This guy is here for the security job." And Noah's like, "Shut up, get back to your office, I'll do the rest." And the spectacled guy closes the door and scurries away. So the two of you are alone in here. He comes back down this way and is visibly sweating now. And he asks for the other guy to come in with him. So now Emma is left alone here in the hallway. And this door closes, and there's an interview going on in here. And there's obviously something going on here. And I'll give Emma a chance to tell us what she's going to do, if anything, before I go to Lucian.
No, I mean, the mirror's still there. I said, I'm at the moment, I'm just patiently waiting.
Okay. So we'll focus on the conversation between Lucian and Noah. Noah says, "All right, what's your name, sir?"
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
Wow, what kind of name is Bob?
It's the name I got. I don't know what to tell you.
You do any work like this before, Bob?
Yeah, like I told the other guy, the pink, what do I call it now? Pink Lounge?
Pony Lounge.
Oh, the Pony Lounge. I worked at the Pony Lounge. I worked there for about a year and a half.
Pony Lounge.
Yeah.
Sounds a little familiar, but doesn't sound like a very tough joint.
Oh, it was tough, believe me.
We run a pretty classy place here, but we also we hold our own because business like this gets riffraff.
Hey, don't worry about holding. I'm pretty good at holding my own. Don't worry about it. From the Pony Lounge and everything, but I got no problem. I got no problem banging heads.
Do you have any weapon of choice you like to be using?
Well, I had like a dagger once in a while. What do you got? Anything in particular?
Most of my crew like a good mace. Knock somebody down, knock somebody out, crack a skull as needed.
Yeah, I can use a blunt object once in a while. Yeah, I think I can do that.
How are you with worship these days?
Worship? I don't go one way or another. Why? What's the problem? What's the thing with worship?
Well, this is a place for games of chance, a little bit of chaos, a little bit of risk involved. We like to worship at the feet of Loth as a good drow should, and she's a woman of chaos, and we'd want to make sure that our employees understand the importance that she brings to an establishment like this.
Yeah, I can live with that. Chaos is good in a woman. No,
we have regular services, and sacrifices need to be made. This is an important part of showing your obedience.
What the services? When did they happen?
It's usually every day we try to make some sort of sacrifice, some sort of connection to make sure that this place runs like it should.
No, so do I have to be? So is the work day and night, or just night, just day?
Most of your work will occur at night, like it should. But, we occasionally have private services for our staff. Want to make sure that everybody is, connected to this important process.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah, I have no problem.
All right. Well, despite your name, Bob, you might just be the kind of thing we're looking for here. We're a little short-staffed. We do have a few spots here that we could use somebody like you. It takes a lot of work. I'm not going to say it's for everybody.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of work.
It's pretty rewarding.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of work.
All right. Well, let me introduce you to a friend of mine. And why you follow me, Bob?
Okay, no problem.
So he takes you out of his office, and bring my little cursor up here, and starts walking down this way towards the security office here on the left.
So the mirror, can I see that, or does the mirror just reflect toward me?
That's a great question. I had not considered.
Because I assume I can hear the door open.
Definitely, and they're chatting. You probably hear voices. It says, throughout the casino are security mirrors. Let's see. They're anchored to the wall at a downward angle.
Well, you said it was aimed just at this hallway.
Function as both a normal mirror and a security mirror.
But I probably can't see around the corner then.
But it does not. Yeah, the angle of it is pretty flat on that wall.
Okay.
So I'm going to say.
But I hear them walking down the hall.
Yes, but you can hear.
Okay.
Noise.
No, that's fine. I don't need any more than that. I was just curious if I forgot you did say that it was just aimed at this hallway. So
yeah. So he opens this door here, Tony, and takes you in the security room here.
Mm-hmm.
The security room description, in case we want to hear it again. It says, oh goodness, where is it? 16. There it is. 5 desks face the west wall, which is covered with mirrors. Each mirror on the wall corresponds to a security mirror somewhere in the casino, and whatever is happening within line of sight of the mirrors is being displayed here. Now, there are 3 chairs in this room, but currently only one person is sitting in those chairs. And they spin around to look when you guys come around the corner. This gentleman is dressed a little differently than the typical security guards you've seen, because you've seen those uniforms. This one does have a particular brooch on the sleeve and a cloak that's hanging back, the dark color. This gentleman has sort of dark silvery hair, and it's kind of long. Noah says, Lasky, I want you to meet this guy. And he gets up from his chair and walks over to see you. And Noah says, this is Mr. Lasky. He's in charge of my security team. And he's going to give you your final interview here and see how you do. But, Lasky, don't take too hard on this guy. It sounds like despite his sort of hinky casino he was at last time, he might be just the fit we're looking for here. Lasky said, "Nod." He says, "Yes, Mr. Webb," and Mr. Webb, gently slaps you on the back and then heads back towards his office, leaving you in there with Mr. Lasky. Lasky, let's roll a deception on Lasky and see how you do against him.
No, but do good now.
I'm going to give you advantage.
All right.
Because you've so far been bamboozling everybody.
So that's a 16, and then that's so 16 is the highest one.
All right. So it's definitely good enough to seem like it's working on him. And he says, I want you to take a look at these mirrors and tell me what you see.
Yeah, so I'm like looking at them like, wow, it looks like I'm seeing stuff that's happening in the casino. And look, I'm looking this one. This is the seats where I was sitting on when I saw the first guy. This is cool. This is cool. Never seen this before.
What you're seeing is the most sophisticated magical spell system you're going to find in any casino anywhere in the world. What we've got here is our eye on every single person coming in and out of this place. And anybody who messes up around here deals with us. And I want to make sure you understand there's dwarves that come in here. There's tieflings that come in here. I don't care. We take care of our own here. Any of these other guys cause any problems, I want to make sure you feel like you can handle it.
Yeah, I get no problem with that.
Sometimes we might ask you to do things that were the police here. They might feel like it's over that line. You know the line they tell you about?
I don't see no line.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, remember, like you said, we take care of our own here.
I'm happy to hear you say that. There's one last thing you got to do for us, though. I want you to come with me to the circus real quick.
Oh, gee, hey, I don't know. What kind of circus is this?
Well, I want you to dedicate yourself to this work.
What?
If you're up for
it. Hey, all right. I mean, what the hell? I mean, I need a job. I heard this has some good bennies. Yeah, so let's go take a walk to see the circus. I like clowns.
So he starts leading you out this way, up this way, and then towards this hallway, towards this door right here, as he's taking you that way. And we're gonna jump back to Emma and give her her turn. Let's put this backstage here. So the glasses guy comes back out with the other guy and sends him towards where the first guy went. And when that door opens, you see the security guy pointing the same kind of no, blah, blah. And so they're talking as that guy walks out. He didn't do as well as Lucian did. So then our bespectacled friend looks at you and does kind of a double take when he sees you. He's like, oh, they didn't tell me a woman was applying for the job.
Well, my situation, I need to see if I can find something.
Oh, okay. Would you like to come in? Would you mind?
Certainly. Happy to talk with you.
And he scurries out of the way, and he brushes off the chair before he offers it to you, and gestures towards
I
it.
just nod and sit down.
Well, this is it's a odd, sort of rather menial job. I don't know how you feel about it. And if you want to roll perception, you can just on the room. Let's see what you. I didn't have time to do it. Dirty 20. You can see that this is a very tidy, orderly person. His papers are well organized. His books, on the shelves are well organized. There's ledgers very clearly. The one that's open on the desk has. It's like it doesn't seem possible that a person's hand could draw lines this straight and this perfect with all the writing and all the numbers and all the columns where they belong. And all the binders on the shelves, everything, all the little journals, everything's written so clear and neat. It's a very fastidious thing. But you also notice his eyes are quite puffy, swollen, a little red. He definitely has signs of distress or stress of some sort.
Okay.
So what kind of, have you done work in any sort of casino before?
In a casino? No. But I know the kind of work that you need, and I've done similar things. I am new to I forget what the name of the town is. Fairweather?
Fairweather, yeah.
I've recently circumstances have forced my relocation here to Fairweather, and being new to the community, I heard that this was the place, sort of a center of our community in this community, and that this might be a place to help establish myself in this new community.
I'm going to have you roll deception, although you're not really lying at this point. You're really, everything you said is factual for you.
Where's my that is a 22.
Well, I mean, and I rolled horribly, so it doesn't. So he is buying everything and is clearly in a level of distress and anxiety that everything you say is going right, either to his feelings of you being honest or over his head. Either way.
I understand that this will seem a bit odd for me to be applying for such a position, but I'm hoping that if I can use it to ingratiate myself into the drow community here in Fairweather and establish
it's definitely been very beneficial to this portion of town to have the casino. I think it's been doing a lot of good. So hopefully you'll feel like this is connective for you to your people again. I know it's hard being in a new town.
Yes.
There is some physical labor to this job. I don't know how you feel about that work.
So shouldn't be an issue. And with that, she's like, I'm going to slide a hand and just make it almost like my dagger just like appears in my hand and then disappears for a second. I'm going to try to do it. That is a 16. Okay.
He definitely doesn't see where it came from. So he's like, oh my gosh.
And then I'll just put it away. Like, so.
He awkwardly claps.
Nothing so impressive, just that I'm used to handling myself.
Well, okay. Oh, maybe this will work after all. Would you mind coming with me to meet the owner?
Certainly.
And he scurry bows his way through the door and leads you to the same office door that he took Tony to earlier, or Lucian, sorry, earlier. And I will say that at this point, maybe you catch a glimpse of Lucian going out that end of the hallway as you're coming around the corner knocking on the other door.
Gotcha.
Lucian, if you want to roll perception to see if you turn back and hear or see any of it, I'm going to say it's impossible for Emma to miss it.
Oh, dirty 20.
So you notice it too. You hear a door knock, you look back, you see Emma going into the owner's office the same time you're coming around.
I'm just loving this clicking thing. I'm telling this is awesome.
Just click the button and it rolls for you.
That's it. And this is like,
oh,
got rid of real dice.
So they disappeared. That door, the double door at the end of the hall, closes. So Lucian goes out the door. You hear come in from the other room, and the door opens, and you see Noah sitting behind his desk in there. He's like, another one. Whoa, hey, what's going on here? And Hollis says, she's here for the opening jobs that we have. Oh, really? All right, get back to your numbers, geek. And the guy with the glasses scurries away and closes the door. You see he's not standing. He's still sitting behind his desk, but he does offer you a seat. I don't know if I read his office.
I didn't read it again because I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
So
Let's see here. This office, this is a roomy office, and it contains another L-shaped desk with cushioned chairs and little knickknacks on the shelves. A painted bas relief spans the entire north wall and depicts a host of webs and spiders and decor, catching and mortals, various species other than drow, caught in the webbing and sort of bound and wrapped. He offers you a seat at one of the chairs. Let's see.
I take a seat.
I'll tell you, this might be the first for me since opening this casino. Haven't had a lot of ladies looking for jobs here on the security side, no less.
Let's just say this would not necessarily be my first choice, but I am new in Fairweather, and my previous situation forced me to relocate, and I'm looking to. You seem to be the establishment that everyone points to as a place that I could potentially get myself established in this community.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that. That's for certain. That does put a somewhat of a smile on my face. I will say, we don't often hire women here. We've got a few. But they have to be of the right, let's say, temperament. They have to be chosen, I should say, for this work. And I, hey, if you're interested in going through that selection process, I don't
chosen.
I don't mind.
In what way?
I know it might be unusual to think of an establishment of gambling as a temple or godly in some way, but we do worship here and we do pray, and what we do has.
So, wait, when he says that, she said, "Well, Loth is all."
This is very true, and I'm glad to hear you say that.
Like, yeah, she knows Emma knows everything you're supposed to say.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
One of the reasons that I came in this direction was that I heard that this was, despite the fact that a male seems to be in charge here, that this was still a establishment dedicated to Loth.
It's nice of you to say that, but I'm in charge as much as I can be a face for the community. Sometimes establishments that are open to the public in general need to have a certain appearance.
Yes, I understand completely.
I'm glad.
Unfortunately, things went poorly for the last community I was in terms of our community. The others seemed to turn on us, and so this is why I'm relocating.
Well, I mean, if you'd like, I believe the head of security might be conducting a a selection process as well. If you'd like to participate, I can take you around that side of the building if you'd like.
Well, obviously, as I said, the opening was for security, but if you think yes, I would be happy to continue.
All right. This has really been a day of firsts.
For me as well.
He said, well, follow me. And so he starts leading you around that way. And I'm gonna stop us here so that we can start off next time with the circus.
Okay.
And poor Alec falling asleep there. I feel like we've
I was just browsing my phone while you guys were doing your thing.
we drop Perv into like random little spots, and then he's just got to wait it out while everybody else runs their.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't get the. We'll have to open next time with maybe letting them do their shopping.
Yeah. Maybe we'll start off with a little shopping next time. Yeah. Carlito and Christina jumping in here at the end. I appreciate all the people coming by and saying hello. Of course, all the links for all the players are right down below. You can subscribe and catch their content and hit the notification bell when they go live, when they do any kind of live streams. But the goal is to be back next week, unless anybody knows that there's something going on for them next Sunday.
I think it should be okay.
Yeah,
okay.
sure. Right.
All right. So we should be back again with some more fun for you guys next week. And as Alec is fond to say, never turn your back on a circus. Bye.
Not a wolf.